Now that's body fluids. This isn't Catholic.
Is that a puss?
Is this made for kids?
No.
Am I thinking anything, Vin?
I don't believe so.
Before I sit down on the couch?
I don't believe so.
Before I lay?
I'm out of
Are we
practice.
on? Are we on? Are we
think so.
recording? I can't fuck this up here. We have a lot we're working on here.
A lot riding on this.
We have a lot riding on this. Are we good? Are we recording?
I
Vin,
think so.
Hi.
Hi. I'm Vin.
Come here.
Of course, yes.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Nice.
A little
Friendship.
sweat. I got a little sweat in the
I got a
lip
little
there.
salt. I
A
don't
little
know
sweat.
where that was from.
Have you been using Bed Bath & Beyond Body Works?
No, actually.
Vinny, we are not in the normal setup here. We are, I kind of...
You know what? I just noticed that.
I got it. It's just...
You're squeezing in
It's
there.
a different... Your walls are very soft, and I gotta just...
The walls are very, like, dangerously soft.
It's comfortable. I've got to just get comfortable.
Maybe the heat.
I gotta, Vinny...
The heat might be getting...
Vinny, we're at Vinny's house today. What's going on, you sexy bastards? Welcome
Hello. There's not...
to the weekly show. That one slipped. That one slipped.
I could tell that slipped.
That one because it was so normal.
I could tell that slipped.
that was so normal.
That's okay.
Okay.
Everyone gets one.
I don't deserve this beration. This fucking...
Well, you're in my house now. It's a whole set of rules.
You're coming at me with a clipboard.
Different set of rules.
Like I'm getting fucking served over here. Like I'm getting served. Like I'm going to court.
Byron
McGelvery. Have you ever... people, listen, we've been friends for almost
40 years now?
For 55 years. And there was a show on True TV before True TV became the Impractical Jokers
and the
Network.
Carbonaro effect.
There was a show on True TV that had a guy named... What was his name?
His name was Byron. I don't know
Byron
the name of the show.
McGelvery. Something McGelvery.
His name was
something
definitely Byron.
Gelvery.
It was definitely Byron.
Byron.
So I think between the two of us, we got a full name.
It was a scripted, definitely a scripted show. He was like a guy who served papers,
Yes.
and he got attacked on the beach one day. And
Oh, no.
And he said, "You're about to feel the thunder now."
Oh no, you're about to feel the thunder.
Yes. How you doing, Vin? First of all,
Can't complain.
we recorded here because if the weaklings didn't watch, which that's what we went with last
Well,
time.
yeah, but I guess we're just gonna go with it until I get anything better.
Yeah, well, they gotta tell us in the comment section. You
Exactly.
lazy fucks.
Listen,
you lazy
I'm gonna-
fucks.
I'm
You
gonna
watch
keep
our
calling you
shorts. You don't even
weaklings.
comment.
I'm gonna
You
keep
watch
calling
our
you
shorts. You don't even comment.
Listen,
You guys gotta start communicating.
He's gonna blow a gasket. He's already thrown like
You
several
guys gotta start
glasses at me.
communicating. I take a fucking bus all the way to Vinny's house
Listen,
here. I got audio equipment in my
I
bag. I'm about to get
understand.
attacked.
You don't want him to see him angry.
And it is Vinny's house, so I can't go on my usual rants and scream about the Clone Wars like I did last week. I apologize.
No,
By the
no.
way, thank you for getting the podcast out last week.
Of course,
Guys,
Listen,
if
I'm
you-
half of this thing.
That's what I was gonna say. I mean, if they saw my podcast, I do a podcast, Professional Child. I explained how
Self is plugged there.
in the Italian family, sometimes you get kicked out of your house.
That just happens. Happens to the best of us.
My week was crazy. It was a very I didn't think I was gonna be back in Brooklyn right now, but I'm here. And I wanted to come to Vinny's house, get out of the house a little bit, and record here because we had an idea. We'll record once in a while here.
Yeah, and here,
This is
back
a good
and forth.
This is a good first trial to see how we would record here. And to be honest with you, it's fine.
Yeah, and everyone's here.
I mean, honestly, the fact that I am here and the audio is working because Ghost like to interfere with audio equipment stuff. This
Especially
episode
in this house.
may not even come out because Vinny's house is haunted.
My house is haunted. It's been.
Do
in
you
the-
want to
it's-
explain that?
It's been in my family for 100 years.
Yes.
So there's definitely some bodies.
Let me get you a water before we start.
There's definitely some bodies. You gonna get some water?
Thirsty. You may get a little thirsty.
All right, listen, watch this. Wow, would you look at that? But yeah, no, Turbo is also here. We also have our third co-host to the podcast.
Oh, who cares?
All right, Mike.
Was that Mike?
That was Mike.
Was that Mike or the Bing?
That was Mike.
Was that Mike?
That was Mike.
What did he say?
He said, "Oh, who cares?"
I care about
I'm
Mike.
trying to introduce him.
I care about Mike.
And he's saying, "Oh, who cares?"
Mike was on. I think we're bringing Mike back into like, you know how like when you like a lot of stuff on TikTok, the algorithm starts liking shit. I think we're helping Mike get back into the realm of like relativity.
I hope so.
because he got Wednesday. It was First Take, Stephen A. Smith, Mike the Mad Dog, and Mike Francesa on ESPN.
Very nice.
I woke up at 8:00.
That's not.
I told
that's rare.
you I had a crazy
That's
week
very
these
rare.
past couple of days. I stopped it. I stopped. I usually what you call set a little alarm because I don't want to ruin my day.
No.
I don't have a 9 to 5, but I don't want to ruin my fucking day.
Understandable.
You wake up at 3:00. You wake up. What day is it? What month is it? That's not a good feeling.
No.
Usually after a nap, not when you wake up from your nappy nap from your sleep and slumber from your REM cycle.
Understandable.
So, I got up at 8 for this time because I was running on fumes for that past week. 5 hours of sleep in the past like 4 days.
Yes.
I said fuck it though. I'm waking up. I'm watching Mike Francesa and Mike. I love you.
What's wrong with you
Nothing's
people?
wrong with me.
Nothing's
I'm
wrong with
watching
us.
you, bitch.
We
I'm
love
watching you, bitch.
You're the one going
Get
on
the fuck
TV.
out of here.
I think we have two mics. We got the mic over there. We have the mic over there.
Well, that mic right there is the mic that gives information.
Yes, okay.
That's the mic that told you he was never a comic book reader. Like, which one is that here?
I never was a comic book
one.
reader as
That
a
one.
kid. I
That
apologize.
mic.
That mic's telling
Never.
us
That
he
mic
never
right
read
there.
comic books. He's nice, informational. That mic over there.
What's wrong with you people?
That's the nasty.
He's angry.
That's the mic that hated
Ugh.
that Yankee Stadium got knocked down.
Ugh.
That Mike Francesa.
That mic.
But why are you holding a fucking clipboard?
Because today we're going to be doing something a little bit different, something new on the podcast. We are officially starting our Versus series.
You're starting our OnlyFans.
We are starting our OnlyFans. Password
Where
Glizzy.
we dress up as different type of... First of all, can we find Falcon?
No.
We can't find Falcon yet.
No, we cannot find Falcon.
No.
Don't worry, we'll get a new flag find.
No. I'm still trying to find Falcon. I'm still trying to keep that alive, guys.
So am I. I give you a new person to find every week.
I live with this on my wall. Can't find Falcon to this day.
That's true. Well,
Marvel made up Falcon for
I
Disney
swear
Plus.
he's there.
They made up Falcon for Disney
So
Plus.
Versus is our new series here on the podcast. That's going to be our main topic of discussion for today.
Yes.
And here in the clipboard, I have Versus Commandments, some ground rules we are going to set right now.
Yes.
Would you like to read the first one?
So, okay, well, if you guys are fans of the show Taste Buds on YouTube, Sal Volcano from the Practical Jokers, they do a show called Taste Buds. We got influence from that because we wanted to do a different type of style of episode. Every couple of weeks, throw this type of excuse me, a little bit of flair, a little bit of pizzazz on a couple of weekly episodes. So it's not the same old us talking about ranting and me yelling at Vinny about how Darth Vader should definitely be more into the LGBTQ community.
Definitely. I can't even debate that.
The rants that go on and on and on and on and on and on and on. We got to type of mend that down a little bit some weeks. So we want to do a battle week, a week where we take
just down and dirty.
We take two characters. It could be from any type of show. It could be from the MCU. It could be from the DC universe.
Yes.
It could be from The Walking Dead. It could be from Star Wars. It could be from anything. It could be from fucking Game of Thrones. It could be from any type of show, TV, movie, a character that you know and love and you could really defend with your heart and soul. So,
however,
yes.
The character, while everyone is fair game from every verse, the two people that we pick must be relative to each other.
Yes, we have. This is when it comes to the commandments of this type of episode. So the commandments of our versus episodes are number one. You explain.
Number one, everyone is fair game.
Yes.
However, they must be relative to each other.
Yes, they can't be like Hulk versus Carl from Walking Dead. It can't be an outlet. It can't
be something that's just
like in boxing. It has to be in the same weight class.
Yeah, the verses have to sort of make sense.
Yes. Yeah.
Basically. Yeah. Number two, audience can affect the outcome. So the way we are doing this is a poll is going to be released previous to the podcast being out.
Yes.
Me and Turbo are not going to look at the poll at all.
That. I need my phone.
All right.
Need a phone for that. Go on, though. Continue.
The poll is going to be released prior to the podcast. We're not going to look at it. We're going to record the podcast, have our debate. We're going to have all of our points. Going to get down, dirty, physical at times.
Yes. And listen, people. If you don't see blood, what are you really entertained?
Is it a real debate?
Are you getting entertained?
Yeah.
Like, come on now.
Exactly. So
Why
then
am I getting scam calls? I'm getting
scam calls.
I'm getting scam calls about insurance.
Well, listen, insurance is important.
I got it though.
Oh, he got it like that.
Yeah.
Hollywood. So yeah, and then at the end of the podcast, we'll look at the polls and we'll see.
Yeah, so right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on my Instagram and on my Twitter. But because right now we're not really sure if we have access to the community tab on the YouTube. But in the future, what we want you to do is you're gonna be seeing on the community tab on our Twitters and our Instagrams will be in the description down below. We're gonna put out a poll. So throughout the week, you're gonna see maybe at least 1 to 2 polls on social media. If you vote and you look at it, those will influence the episode. So when we debate, let's say the argument is heavily on my side. I'm kind of,
He's getting it in.
I'm getting Vinny. I'm getting him. Everything he throws at me, I throw back at him. I throw back at his family. I make him feel bad about his upbringing and his childhood. It seems like I'm winning. If it ever feels like that, and then we go to the polls, and it's more on Vinny's side, it kind of evens out the episode, so it doesn't like, oh, Vinny got fucking demolished.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when you go to school and you start out and you have the algorithm of the class. What are they called? What was the paper you get?
Schedule?
Not the fucking schedule. Come on, the paper you get. Before every class, like every
syllabus?
Syllabus. The syllabus with 20% your homework, 10% your classwork. The public voting is like 10%.
Okay, I like
it
that.
like mixes in to the whole thing. It's not the full thing. It's not the full end all say all. But you sexy people, I'm a bastard people. Maybe they can be.
You're getting better.
People, sexy people, readers.
You weaklings.
Yeah,
because I'm gonna keep calling them weak until they give me something else.
But that seemed now I can sense the negativity towards
Of course,
that
but
saying.
if you don't want anything else,
Somebody said it.
Somebody
I
said
mean,
it.
I can't remember the top of my head. Somebody did say call us weak.
Yeah.
So we'll do it. If
We'll
you
do
want
that.
to. We'll do. Maybe it's like their kink.
maybe. Who am I to shame?
And
Number 3, my least favorite rule. My least favorite rule of the commandments. Always.
yeah, what?
Always have fun.
If you sense either one of us, me or Vinny, if you sense, you too, in the comments, if we don't
Be
sense it, but you put in the you put the timestamp.
I saw Vinny. I saw that tear.
Timestamp 23:42.
Vinny cried.
Vinny did not seem like he was having fun. Vinny's lip frowned downwards towards the chin,
Lose.
not towards the eye, towards the chin, and he's sad, so he loses the qualified.
Yes,
so if you seem sad, you are disqualified.
Yeah.
Gotta have fun.
That's the rule. You gotta have fun.
Gotta have
You
fun.
gotta stay with it.
And-
you can't get too into it. That's when you lose.
And if you just saw, this is beautiful Vinny's handwriting, and we have to sign it now to make it official. So
Make it
Vinny,
official.
if you want to,
I'll take the mic.
raise it up a little, raise it up so they can see it, so you can show you are using your beautiful. What is that? A Staples, a Target.
BMCC.
BM, is that a bank?
It's a college.
Is it a college?
That's a Borough of Manhattan.
Is that a gel tip? We are signing the official duel battle episode. What is it? The commandment. I was about to call it a confederacy. I don't know if is that a confederacy?
No, are we seceding from this?
Are we doing something that's illegal? I don't know.
I think we're signing paper.
All right.
Last I checked.
All right.
All right.
Nope. Oh, Vinny, we're fucked.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. A lot of problems here. All right. Now watch as Turbo elegantly signs the versus commandments. We have agreed on the terms.
There you go.
Now there will.
That was his foot.
No, it wasn't my foot. You hit my PC. You hit my PC.
I apologize.
This debate is now no longer comic related.
I'm going home. I'm going home. I'm sorry. There's fucking steam coming from your heater. I just
hear that.
demolished your PC. It's over. No, but I walk into Vinny's house before we get into the battle. Maybe I should be fighting you, bitch. Because I walk into Vinny's
Fight
house
my radiator.
and he wanted to like make me pass out and
Yeah,
use my
totally,
body for
yeah.
parts because I walk in. It's 95 degrees. I thought I liked my house hot. I usually rant about that.
Nope.
But no, I walk in. Vinny's like, no, I wanted to cook you today.
It's horrible. The heat in this apartment is horrible.
Well, at least you got heat. There's people that have nothing.
So why are you complaining?
So
why are you complaining?
No, you're complaining.
Why are you complaining?
No, because I get to leave.
Wow. You don't even want to be here right now.
It's Michael Scott versus
Versus
Nick
Nick
Fury. This is the first battle we chose, and I can't be more excited.
I cannot be more excited. So
Nick-
they're relative. I think it's to justify
Yes.
the two characters we pick.
Yes.
They're both bosses.
Yes. However,
But
though,
one is the world's best.
we
boss.
should put out the poll. We put out the poll, so I'm gonna do it on my Instagram. Okay. All right, you sexy bastards. Sorry if the camera fogged up. Vinny's house is 95 degrees.
That's not my fault.
We're doing a podcast here. We need your help. Who do you think wins in a street fight? A
brawl.
cafeteria brawl.
Food fight.
Nick Fury, Samuel Jackson from the MCU, his
Mm-hmm.
character. Nick Fury from the MCU, or Michael Scott
From The Office.
Who wins in a battle, rap battle? Choose your winner. If whoever wins depends on who's gonna die today. If I murder Vinny, if he murders me,
I might melt him.
the house is so hot I may melt and he may use my body for parts on eBay. What?
It's good cash.
All right, so
Yeah, I'm not wrong.
okay, we saved that just in case we want to edit it, put it in the video, just in case I want to edit it in.
Okay.
There's a method to my madness.
All right.
There's a method to my madness.
I don't care.
Let me do this first. So talk about
who cares?
okay. How are we gonna choose our fighters?
Flip. We're gonna do a coin flip. I think that's fair.
When did this type of method of choosing start?
Well, I would assume
the flip of a coin.
I would assume very, very long ago.
Okay.
Someone had two choices, looked at a coin, and said,
I'm going.
You gotta call
It is your house, your rules. You go first.
Oh, I think called in the air.
Okay.
It's a called in the air.
Okay.
But I'll go heads.
However, what's heads? Nick Fury. What's tails?
Heads, I'll go Michael Scott.
Heads. Michael Scott.
Heads,
Tails. Nick
Michael
Fury.
Scott, yes.
Okay.
You could sort of tell who I want in this fight.
Who calls?
I'll do it. You want me to do it? 'Cause
We'll let Vin do it. So I'm gonna call.
yeah, I mean, I'm doing heads. You have tails.
Okay. We already picked.
Yeah.
Who do I have? I thought we picked whose sides which.
Yeah.
Wait a minute here. Two
I
22-year-olds trying to do a fucking.
I said heads is Michael Scott.
Yes. Tails. Nick Fury.
Yeah, so I'm gonna flip the coin and see who gets.
But who are we defending? That's what I'm trying to mean, Vin.
I don't know.
Who's heads? Who's tails? So when you flip, that's what I was trying to say. Who's calling it?
Oh, I'll be heads.
Okay, so you'll be heads, I be tails. So
Yeah.
so you're gonna be Michael Scott. I'll be Nick Fury. Then that you already
Yeah,
made
I
it
don't know
up.
why we're flipping the coin.
It's gonna be great for the pod. This is gonna be great.
We're
This is
cutting
gonna
this
be
out.
awesome.
This ain't going in there.
But wait a minute.
This ain't going in there.
We have. I guess if it's two people, I guess there's no. What is it?
Heads.
So now, okay, this is my point. Okay, now that we have that answer heads, what does that do for us? That's what I mean.
You're
What
the one
does
that
that
said, how are
answer
we
do
gonna
for us?
decide? Let's flip a coin.
Dead air.
We should be back. Low hiccup.
I never was a comic book reader. as a
That
kid.
has
I
no
apologize. Never.
effect on what we're doing here, Mike. If you read comic books or not. So what we're doing now is we did like Vinny did graduate college.
I did do that.
I did not. I did about a month and 2 weeks in college of Staten Island, and yeah. So
All right. So we got a coin.
yes, the coin on the phone now. We're doing everything technological because once we brought out the real coin, shit went
bad.
Shit went bad.
I swear, go shut off the recording.
Yes. So
What
what do you want me to do here with this? So I flip it.
All right, so-
I already flipped it already. But I can do it again.
All
We're doing it again.
Do it
So this time we fixed the problem. We're flipping the coin to see who spins the wheel first, and on the wheel is Michael Scott or Nick Fury, and that's the person you gotta defend. Are you ready?
I am
In
ready.
the air, you want to say it?
Sure.
Okay.
Tails.
All right. It's heads. So I go first.
Yeah,
So
you spin the wheel.
Yes, I spin the wheel first. So Vinny, spin the wheel.
You spin the wheel. You land
Yes.
on heads. Yes, please spin. And Turbo is defending.
Who am I defending here? Nick Fury? Is that Nick Fury?
It looks like it froze.
Was that a
Was it
freeze?
froze? Okay, we're back. It's
Nick Fury. Okay. Alrighty.
Turbo is defending Nick Fury, which means
And you're-
I have Michael Scott.
All right. Should we flip a coin to see who begins the debate? No.
No.
No more coins.
No more-
coins.
I'll make a
fucking
wheel.
Coins. Yeah, Vinny's making a wheel next time.
I'll make another wheel.
Do you want to make a wheel?
Right now?
You want to make a wheel?
See who
No.
first?
Do you want to make a promise in the next, let's say, 4 episodes, you have a wheel? The next time,
Like a physical
the next
wheel?
time we do this, are we going to have a physical wheel? I don't care what we got on a
Physical
cardboard.
wheel? No.
We'll make it out of cardboard.
When are we gonna get together?
We'll
and
make a
wheel?
cardboard.
When are we gonna make a
one.
wheel?
We'll do a fucking.
Where are we getting cardboard from?
We'll use Lysol.
Send me a wheel.
The eye patch is a style that
Mm-hmm.
Michael Scott could never pull off.
Actually, false. You see, when House of the Dragon was coming out, people made a little edit that gave Michael Scott an eye patch so he looked like Aemond.
Yeah, I saw that on your Twitter fucking profile picture. That's why I said it.
I know.
But listen
And
to
he
me.
rocked that.
Listen to me. First and foremost,
Uh-huh.
if you think that I'm gonna take away because it's easy. This is easy. Nick Fury with the guns
Easy.
and the combat
Okay,
training and
Michael Scott-
everything. Michael
You ever
Scott
watched-
did not have combat training.
No?
Michael Scott did not have no combat training.
No?
The biggest combat training Michael Scott had was the hardcore parkour, and you need more than hardcore parkour to take down Galactus.
All right. Have you ever watched
Yes.
Threat Level Midnight?
I have not.
Michael Scott's
I have not. He made a movie?
spy movie,
Okay.
which shows him
Yes.
dodging bullets,
Uh-huh. Yes.
shooting bullets,
Like Nick Fury can do.
right back out.
Like Nick
so I
Fury
think it's a
can
little
do.
more even of a fight.
No, I think Nick Fury. Listen to me.
Mm-hmm.
You sit down Nick Fury at a dinner table with Michael Scott.
Yes.
There's no nerves from Nick Fury. There's no sweat beams.
Okay.
No matter if Michael
Okay.
Scott thinks he can defeat Nick Fury, he's a nervous person.
So you're thinking-
he's a nervous
so
fucking
you're-
Nelly.
you're
I once
saying-
won a debate in
I'm-
school
okay.
about
All right.
GMOs, and my teacher put me for GMOs,
Sure.
which is a hard debate
It's a hard sell.
because you don't want to eat GMOs, in my opinion. But I won.
Okay. Sure.
So I'm just using that as
But
a
we're
little
not
tactic.
arguing
Well, I'm using that as
GMOs.
a tactic.
We're
Keep
not-
that in your head.
we're not
Keep that in your head,
arguing
bitch.
GMOs.
Keep that in your head, bitch.
That's outta here.
8th grade science.
You're telling
8th
me
grade science.
at a dinner
GMO,
party,
bitch.
at a dinner
GMOs.
party, at a dinner party.
Yes. He's
Nick
peeing his
Fury?
pants.
No.
Michael Scott's peeing his pants.
Michael Scott was at the most awkward dinner party ever. And he invited his
Gabagool?
coworkers.
Gabagool?
No, even worse. When he was dating Jan, he had Pam, Jim, Angela,
Okay.
Andy, Dwight, Dwight's childhood babysitter, all over for a dinner party.
Okay, continue. Continue.
In that, Jan destroyed
Yeah.
his $200 plasma screen TV.
Okay.
It was cool as a cucumber.
Okay, are you ready?
The cops came for domestic abuse charges. He didn't even file them because he's that great a guy.
Okay.
Michael Scott is not only a better dinner partyist than Nick Fury, he's also the better man.
Are you done looking like a fool?
Wow.
Are you done looking like a fool?
I think I'm done for
Do
right
you
now
think Nick
dismantling
Fury,
your argument.
what kind of personalities does Nick Fury have to deal with every time the Avengers had a dinner?
personality?
The Avengers.
Sure.
Think about the first Avengers.
Personality.
When they still had a hub. When they still had an HQ, you know? And Nick Fury was not with the aliens and shit like that, you
yeah.
know? Do you think those dinners were easy to go through?
Wow.
Do you think
You think they
those
even were
dinners?
dinners?
Listen to me. You think a fucking
even were dinner?
a couple of paper company
They didn't go to- the
employees-
Avengers didn't eat
a
dinner.
couple of they didn't go eat a burger after the fucking first Avengers. Okay.
But you know who
All
wasn't
right.
there?
Wait,
Nick Fury.
Nick
Let's
Fury
just
wasn't
get
there.
to
On camera.
Nick
Vinny,
Fury wasn't there.
Avengers don't eat food. No.
No.
Avengers don't eat food.
But
Get
Nick-
that on fucking.
But you know
put that
who
on a
wasn't
t-shirt.
there?
Put that on a t-shirt.
You know who wasn't
Vinny,
there? Nick
Avengers
Fury.
don't eat food.
Nick Fury wasn't there.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Nick Fury wasn't there?
No, okay, that was one time after the Avengers got fucking bamboozled.
Oh, and then the next time
I'm
they
talking
ate
about
together?
pre-bamboozled. I'm talking
No,
about.
what?
There wasn't a camera on the. Okay, yeah, the Avengers first game. That was not. They weren't showing all the other months and days and weeks. Think about holidays.
You think Nick Fury goes to dinner with them?
Second Avengers. Remember the party with the Stan Lee when he was like Excelsior? Remember that?
Yeah.
So
Nick Fury wasn't there.
Okay, well,
Nick
you
Fury
wanna know
wasn't
why
there.
Nick Fury wasn't there?
Because he's a covert op.
Because
He's
he's a
not going.
hard worker, unlike
Hard
Michael
worker.
Scott, you
Hard
dumb
worker.
bitch. Another
Okay.
one in your fucking jab.
Here's
There's
another
another
thing.
one. He's not a hard worker.
Hard
Nick
worker.
Fury's not partying.
Hard
Nick
worker.
Fury's looking
I'll
for
tell
more
you-
shit to do.
I'll have you know,
Michael
Pam
Scott's
made a
looking
whole
for a
progress
fucking
report.
female every 2 hours.
Yeah. Okay. Michael Scott.
Nick Fury doesn't need a female. Nick Fury fucks his guns.
Yeah,
He fucks his
yeah.
guns.
Michael Scott is married with children
Looking like
currently.
a fool.
So, and this. How long were the Avengers together for?
A lot. A long time. I mean, are we talking historically or just movie terms?
Movie terms.
Because
Because you brought movies into this.
How many years in movie terms are
3
they
years?
together?
3 years?
You know,
3 years?
Nick Fury was always with Shield. You know how long Shield was together before the first Iron Man and Hulk.
Oh my God! Don't bring Shield into this.
First of all,
Shield was run.
wait. What's Michael Scott's hierarchy in Dunder Mifflin?
He's the boss.
Of what? Of a
He's the
branch?
boss.
Of a branch?
He's the boss
Nick
of a
Fury's the
branch.
boss of everything.
No, he's
bitch.
not.
Yes, he is
No,
in
he's
my
not.
book. Yes,
No,
he
he's
is.
not.
The guy that died in the first one, the agent of Shield, who was in the TV series that did.
Coulson?
Coulson. He was below Nick.
Yes,
he was below
but
Nick.
If Captain America and the Winter Soldier.
Okay,
there's people
okay.
above Nick Fury.
Don't even bring up those old people Nick Fury went to the room to
Who
talk
does it
to.
matter?
That's
You're
the government.
talking about.
That's the government.
And that's the higher branches of Dunder
Nick
Mifflin.
Fury, Shield, government right there.
Yeah, Michael Scott, Dunder Mifflin. He was the top.
Do you think if Michael Scott was talking to Congress, they would listen to Michael Scott?
Yes.
I think we
Yes.
should end it right there.
Yes.
I think we should end it right there.
Yes.
Michael Scott
Yes.
defending
All right,
the
well, let's go.
invasion.
Let's-
Michael Scott Michael Scott's plan for Ultron's invasion.
Let's go back to my other point. I
don't remember because they were both childish.
So Avengers were together for 3 years. He kept the Dunder Mifflin branch, their most successful branch, for 9 years. I understand he left I'll give you for 7 years. But even before then, because Jim and Pam were already working there for like 6+ years before then.
Yeah.
50 years, 13 years, he could have been there. And he kept the family together. When Dwight he quit and worked at Staples, who went to go get him? Michael fucking Scott.
You ready?
When the Hulk
I got him.
When the Hulk got shipped off, Nick Fury didn't say anything.
When there was a fucking fire in the office, who ran like a bitch?
He was the boss. He's the boss. He's the most
You think Nick Fury would run like a bitch like that?
Yes.
Oh shit, it's happening. We're all gonna die.
Yes.
You think Nick Fury, even with one fucking orbital eye, even with one orbit?
Okay. But have you ever met Prison?
Vinny.
You ever met Prison Mike?
Vinny, Michael Scott would pee his pants the first time he sees a fucking other person besides a human. Okay? Let's just go there. Let's go there. He would try to fuck Black Widow the whole time. Besides get shit done.
Because when his team is in
you have no leg to stand on here.
I have all the legs to
sorry
stand
the coin failed you.
I'm sorry
the coin failed you.
We spun a wheel. We spun a wheel.
The coin failed
you. Can't even get your facts
if you would have spun it first, you would have had Nick Fury.
You don't know that.
If you would have spun it first, you would have had Nick Fury.
That's a 50% probability.
Disgusting.
You don't know probabilities. You're not God.
Fucking Michael Scott can defend Ultron and all the bullshit that happened.
He talk him out of it.
Yeah, okay.
He talk him out of it because Michael Scott has the greatest power of all. His words.
Michael Scott couldn't even fight a fire. Couldn't even fight a fire. You ready?
Again.
You ready, Vinny? A guy at a fucking pension and a 401k firefighter.
What, you saying Nick Fury doesn't have a 401k?
Than Michael Scott.
No, Michael Scott.
Nick Fury has more than a 401k. Nick Fury.
Who's paying him? Who pays Nick Fury?
Who pays the Avengers?
I think that's a really good point.
We'll leave it for another time.
Yeah. Like, who pays him?
Because we both agree on that fact.
All right.
We both agree that the Avengers are broke and we don't have to make the money.
Well, I mean, Tony probably pays for a lot. But once again, back to yelling.
Yeah, we don't like each other right now.
We don't like each other right now.
Vinny,
better boss.
Vinny, listen to me.
Better boss. Better man.
Listen to me. You
better athleticism.
You're not. If I would have had Michael Scott, like I said, I would have been making Michael Scott look a lot better.
I'm just saying, you're not. Scott. You're only talking about.
I feel bad for Michael Scott.
Honestly, you're not talking about Nick Fury in a like. You're only talking about him in a movie sense.
Excuse me.
You haven't even brought in his long, extensive list of comic book lore.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
Who pretty much rang the dinner bell for Captain Marvel to save the fucking Avengers after Infinity War? Who clicked on that little Bluetooth keychain to get Captain Marvel back into fucking,
when the branch was being shut down, who drove all the way to David Wallace's house and knocked on his door and listened to David Wallace pitch the suck it?
You ready? You know what your problems are?
No, it's your problems.
Your problems.
You have imagination.
No imagination. You have baby problems.
No imagination.
Michael Scott takes care of the baby problems.
No.
Baby problems.
If you can't take care of the little problems, how can you take care of the big problems? Nick Fury would be nothing without Michael Scott.
I don't agree with that.
I agree. I think in law.
I don't agree.
I agree.
First of all, can we just talk about fashion? It's not Michael Scott. Michael Scott doesn't wear the eye patch all the time. And somebody didn't have to edit in an eye patch for Michael Scott to wear.
I understand.
Nick Fury has a fucking leather eye patch all day, all day.
If we're talking about depth perception, Michael Scott's better than Nick Fury because Michael Scott has always had. All right, if we're gonna talk about vision, you got me there. You got me there. You got me there. If we're gonna talk about who could see the fucking boat or the heart better on the eye chart, yes,
Michael Scott can murder that eye chart.
Exactly.
I think.
I'm saying, eye patch. I give you. It's a fashionable look. Yeah. He's always looked nice. Have you ever seen Nick Fury in a do-rag?
First of all, have you ever seen anybody out in public besides an Avenger in a fucking eye patch? No, because you look at them like a homeless person. Nick Fury's the only one that could wear an eye patch and not look like he owns one bottle of milk.
I think Nick Fury looks like he looks exactly what he is. I think he can't go out and people be like, oh, that's like the mailman.
Nick Fury
He does not dress like a normal citizen.
Nick Fury looks like he owns a nightclub and there's illegal poker going on downstairs.
It just looks like he looks like he's a secret agent with like the long black trench coat, turtleneck. Like you can't look at that guy and go, oh, he teaches math.
Nick Fury looks like he goes to Vegas and then he comes home fucking like with more money than he needs.
Yeah.
And he's still upset.
He's still very upset. And he doesn't buy anything.
It's just the way he is.
It's true. But you see, for Michael, you also you're you're disrespecting, and you're not.
No, you're not making him look good.
You're not
If I had
remembering
Michael Scott,
this whole
I would
thing.
be saying
No.
Michael. No.
You're not using half of his
You're not
history.
saying.
You're not using any of Nick Fury's
You're not
history.
digging deep on what Michael Scott could do that he hasn't done in The Office. You're not using your brain.
No, you're not using your
I'm
imagination.
telling you that Nick Fury, beyond the things we've seen, Nick Fury. Okay, first of all, did Nick Fury? I just gotta say this. Okay.
Yeah.
Did Nick Fury? Okay. I'm trying to make a Pulp Fiction reference with Samuel Jackson. It's not working.
All right.
I was going to say, like, did Samuel Jackson drive John Travolta? Did Michael Scott drive John Travolta all the way to Quentin Tarantino's house in a bloody Cadillac without getting caught? I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Let me ask you this. What has Nick Fury done for rabies? Has he done anything for rabies?
Maybe I missed what Michael Scott did for rabies, but
What?
I don't know.
The race for the cure?
I don't know.
The fun run race for the cure?
Oh, the race when they ran. Yes.
A race for the cure.
He ran
for
on
rabies.
concrete. Like Fury runs in space. It's
Actually,
okay.
no.
It's
He ate
whatever.
too much Alfredo pasta and vomited after 1 mile. But he started the race.
Thank you.
But
Thanks
he
for the
started
point.
the race.
Thanks for the point. Weak in the stomach
Weak?
and
You think
he's weak in the knees and weak in the digestional tract. What
No.
you're telling me right now? Nick Fury, have we seen Nick Fury throw up once in the MCU? Let's think about it.
Yes.
When?
Okay, but let me ask you this.
When did we see Nick Fury throw up?
Sure, we didn't.
When
didn't.
did we see Nick Fury even take a piss?
Maybe
we
he
need
doesn't.
we need to see
Maybe-
the human attributes
maybe
of Nick
he
Fury.
doesn't.
Maybe Nick Fury really is a robot.
Maybe he's a Skrull.
Maybe he really is a Skrull.
Maybe he's a Skrull.
He really is
But
a Skrull, yes.
have you ever seen Michael Scott die? I've seen Nick Fury turn to dust.
He pretty much got killed off. He
I've
pretty
seen
much got
turn-
killed off.
He moved.
Nah, he got killed
He
off.
moved. Okay, but
He
did
got
he
killed
turn
off.
to dust?
Do you think? I mean,
he turn to dust?
even we
Did he
saw
turn
him
to
in
dust?
Jim's wedding, do you think he survived after that? We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know.
We
That's
don't know.
true. I'll give you that. That's true. But at least
People don't
your
look.
main thing
People
turned to
don't-
dust. Your main
people
character
don't
that you're
look.
defending turned to
If
dust.
there was an apocalypse, who you looking to save yourself? Michael Scott or Nick Fury?
Michael's okay. In an
No.
apocalypse,
No.
you want a good team.
No.
You want a good leader. You're gonna go Michael Scott.
Michael Scott is not a good leader.
Yes, he is.
How
Yes,
many
he is.
episodes in the show were all about other characters coming in to get involved to show that Michael Scott's not a good boss?
Every person came in trying to
how
shut
many
Michael Scott
movies?
down.
How many
and
movies?
He took them
how
out
many
one by
movies
one.
are people trying to stop Nick Fury alone because Nick Fury is a danger to them? No one.
Because he's a
not
dangerous
one.
guy. He's
not
unhinged. Michael Scott, like I said before, Scranton Branch was the most successful
I'm sorry,
branch.
no.
Everything was dying. David Wallace came to Michael and said, "Please speak at this conference because we don't know how you're doing so good."
I don't know. No.
He's a great boss. He's a great boss.
You know, okay. I'm
don't
gonna
think
say
you are
something
attacking
also.
Michael Scott as much as
I'm
you
gonna
could
say
be.
something also. Nick Fury has a better team behind him.
No, not really. Not MCU.
What is Dwight going to do?
He has weapons right hidden around the office.
What is Dwight going to do and his booby traps going to do to someone like Iron Man that Nick Fury can be like, hey, I need help, Iron Man, boom. Michael
bottle
Scott
of
needs
water.
help. Michael
Bottle
Scott
of
needs help. He calls Dwight. Yeah, okay. Nick Fury
Bottle
needs
of
help.
water.
He calls the Avengers. Nick Fury has better contacts. Nick Fury has a better speed dial.
He does have a better speed. Okay, I can't argue that. I can't argue that too well. But I will. Does Nick Fury have his bosses on speed dial?
Because Nick Fury is the main boss. Gotcha there, bitch.
Michael Scott doesn't need speed dial. He shows up to their house. He went all the way to Florida. He went all the way to Florida just because his boss said, you should come out here sometime. Showed up at his house. Went to Ryan all the way in New York. David Wallace, like I said before, right to his house.
Yeah.
He doesn't need speed dial. He takes care of business himself. What strong boss is like, oh, I need help. Let's call my friends. Michael Scott works around the clock to protect his friends. That's why
Don't point in my face.
when he was leaving,
Don't point in my face.
he didn't tell anyone he was leaving.
Get the hand in my face.
He didn't. What are you gonna do?
Get the hand in my
What are you
face.
gonna do?
Don't make
What are you
me.
gonna wrongfully defend
make
Nick
me.
Fury some more?
No.
What are you gonna do? Wrongfully defend Nick Fury?
I don't know if you guys can hear that dog barking, but I'll turn to a scarf.
Good,
in 2 seconds. Yeah, I'll put your dog in a fucking
Good.
toaster.
Good. It's 4 days till his birthday. You're gonna tell him that it's 4 days to his birthday.
You really want to be a popular
Wow.
podcaster?
You can't
You really want to be a really big
can't defend
podcaster?
Nick Fury anymore.
get canceled.
So you're making fun
We'll
of
get
my dog.
canceled.
You're making fun of my dog.
I love you, dog.
Oh, my dog too. He's really nice.
Peter, don't come after us, Peter. We love dogs.
Peter.
We love dogs,
Peter.
animals.
Peter Griffin. Or?
That's it. Oh, and another thing.
Other thing. He's got more things.
Nick Fury would be a better pet owner than Michael Scott.
He has a dog.
Michael Scott goes into depression states. He would not feed a dog.
He'd feed a dog.
Okay, something had to happen to Michael Scott's dog in the show that you don't want to bring up because of course that would show Michael Scott. Michael Scott had to have something happen to his dog.
I don't think he had a dog.
Ran over or something.
He ran over one of his coworkers.
Has Nick Fury ever run over the Hulk in a ship?
I don't think he could. I don't think he could run over the Hulk if he wanted
to. Anybody. The blind guy, fucking Daredevil.
The blind Falcon?
The Falcon, yeah. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, I mean,
I think I won.
Should we go to the polls?
I think we should go to the polls.
Okay,
I can't see the time from here.
Keep going.
So I can keep going too.
We have about I think we have 10 minutes or 11 minutes. The other one. This is about 20. We got half an hour in this one. You want to go more?
Yeah,
I can keep going. I keep fucking going.
I can defend Michael Scott till I die.
What angle do you want to hit me at now? What angle? What angle do you want to hit me at?
That's perception.
I already told you. Listen, there's no glass eye for Nick Fury.
There is no glass eye.
If we can get a glass eye like Thor has a glass eye for Nick Fury, we'll have
I think it's weird that he hasn't.
front.
I think it's weird that he hasn't had that already.
I was going to say that. I think before we met Nick Fury, it seemed like he had more resources. Maybe
I think he just likes the eye patch.
Did Nick? Okay, now next. Pause a little bit.
Sure.
Did Nick Fury know about all of these worlds and everything we know now before he met the Avengers and stuff, or a lot of this stuff new to Nick Fury too?
I think it's new to Nick Fury. Look, so he knew about aliens because Captain Marvel. He knew about there was aliens and things like that. He didn't know about like Thor. And Thor has that whole of the.
I never was a comic book reader as a kid. I apologize.
Okay, he didn't know that. But he definitely knew about aliens and stuff like that. He didn't know about the multiverse or he
does
Infinity Stones.
He doesn't know about the other planets that are out there and stuff and what could be out there and stuff.
He doesn't know all about them, but he knows they exist because he met Captain Marvel.
Who?
Captain Marvel?
He made Captain Marvel?
Met.
Oh, I was going to say.
Captain Marvel.
What kind of new info you want to tell me right now? You want to rock my world right now?
Captain Marvel.
But yeah, no, what you call it? I definitely think in the future, we'll do more we'll do more of these crazy miscellaneous duels. But in the future, I would love to do an actual MCU versus MCU, DC versus MCU, because we have a lot more fucking shit to use.
Of course,
I understand you want to use Michael Scott's race for diabetes thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, Nick Fury has done nothing for
Nick
diabetes
Fury
or rabies.
helping save the world pretty much. But we're gonna listen. I'm about to go be negative about my guy for a second because I'm surprised, Vinny. I'm sorry to say it though. Disappointed in your performance.
What?
Disappointed in your performance.
Listen, you didn't
even bring up a big factor about Nick Fury that if I had Michael Scott, I'd be using it a heartbeat.
Because I don't need it.
You don't need it. You don't need. Let's come together. You don't need.
I don't need it.
The point that. Are we timed out? I
think we're timed in. We're timed in.
Are we timed in?
We're timed in.
All right, then I won't say what I'm going to say then.
Wow.
Because you're a bitch.
All right, I don't need it.
Michael Scott too. Tell him to when you go home.
Yeah, all right.
Tell Michael Scott.
When you're laying in bed with the eye patch, man.
Because we know he's watching.
He's a bitch. You know
Michael's watching.
Steve Carell's
on his 2-foot plasma TV.
On his $200 plasma screen TV that goes all the way back to the wall, motherfucker.
Okay, yeah, but it's the size of a pea. What are you gonna do?
Listen, it's $200. What do you want? $1 million?
Like I said before, I put a poll out on my Instagram, not on my Twitter because I just did my Instagram because we were too busy trying to figure out how do we flip a coin correctly.
And a wheel got involved.
Let's see what we got going on. Like we said, people don't cry. This isn't make or break it.
I'm gonna have to kill Michael Scott.
I don't know if you guys really take this if whoever wins or loses, you really take it to heart.
But if you do,
this isn't religious. I don't okay. So
to the polls.
Okay, so on my Instagram so far, let's see here. So far, we have 50. So far we have 19 votes. We have 20 votes.
That's good.
57% Nick Fury, Michael Scott, 43%.
All right.
So
that's
we did agree on a punishment for who loses. Vinny
have to break my knees.
Vinny has to bathe me. Full on glove and lotion.
That'll be on our OnlyFans account.
OnlyFans weekly issue coming soon. We got to get set up the tiers and stuff. You sexy bastards. I said it again.
You weaklings.
You weaklings. I don't know. What I don't know.
I'm calling them weaklings.
Do we call them anything?
I'm calling them weaklings.
I don't know.
Until you present me with a better name.
Yeah.
Weaklings as it is.
Yeah. I guess.
Yeah, what we're going to do. Michael Scott's better.
Oh, who cares?
Yay!